So the Spanish community within Waze is really passionate, really engaging. We have millions of users in Latin America and in Spain who are working together every day to fight traffic. And so a lot of what we're doing is coming up with marketing campaigns that specifically target Spanish language or the Hispanic culture around the world. A lot of our countries are growing very quickly. So Brazil is right at the top, competing with the US as two of our biggest countries. Mexico is growing really rapidly. Costa Rica is really exciting to us because they've partnered with us for our Connected Citizens program. And that means that we're sharing data to help take care of local citizens and make roads more efficient. And so we're also doing that with the government in Catalonia. So, you know, for our users and for our employees, really nothing's changed. Yeah, Waze has remained incredibly autonomous. We have more resources now, which is fantastic. The ability to travel and meet with partners is wonderful, and it's also easier for us to hire. But that said, you know, we had a formula that was working. We have a great volunteer community who helps update the map, and so I think it was important to Google that they let us continue to do our own thing because that's what made us successful in the first place. More resources means more budget to enable us to meet with people face to face and travel. It also means that by being able to offer a competitive salary, we can attract better talent for the team too. Yeah, so looking ahead, I think that the world is a really big place, and we have to continue, you know, not only do we have to continue to build the map, but 5 minutes later you have to go back and re-edit the map so that you have more accurate information. So our job is actually never going to be done because we constantly have to make sure that things are up to date. But we're growing communities like South Africa, we're focusing on places like Russia, and a lot of our map editors from other countries are coming together to help us work towards that mission. So I think for users, you can look ahead to see a faster app, an app that's a little bit smarter and easier to use, and those are sort of the three things that we keep trying to strive for. And these partnerships with governments, you're going to see an actual impact on the way that a city works. So for example, with Rio de Janeiro, which was our first government partner, working with Rio now, they're actually changing the way that they collect garbage around the city. And that's because of the way that they've understood Waze data that's been provided to them. Last year we did something really fun for the World Cup where we had the official celebrity announcers work together to make it a little bit more fun when you're stuck in the car. So you're going to see more and more marketing campaigns that are targeted towards Spanish language and towards Hispanic culture around the world. We have campaigns for Easter, we do things for Christmas, so we do some really fun stuff. In terms of partnerships in Spain, we're working with the government to help provide traffic data, and we hope to be able to make an impact on the way that they care for their citizens every day. So it's critical that Waze reflects whatever the local laws are in a market. In a few cities around the US, you're not able to text while you drive. It's illegal. But actually, using a map while docked and having your car set is fine. So, you know, we take a look at these laws. We make sure that we're always reflecting what the current laws are on the road. But there are ways that you can use Waze hands-free. We recommend having it docked and plugged into a power source. And by doing that, we're keeping drivers safer and less distracted because their eyes are on the road and they're hearing the directions. You can even report an accident by voice, so there's really no reason to be typing on your phone while you drive.